So I got this video for y'all today. Um, I think I'm subscribed to, or at least her videos are getting recommended to me. You feel me? And I also follow her on Twitter. So I knew about this story before she even like posted it because she talked about it on Twitter before she actually made videos. And I respect her because she just I feel like she tells the story how it is. You feel me? Like you feel me? Some people try and like go around the story and tell stories in a different way. Maybe she is. Who knows? You never know with people. A lot of times they try and tell the story to make them look good and make other people look bad. But let's get into the story because I feel like a lot of people watch her because they want to live the life that she's living, but the life that she's living comes with situations like this. And sometimes I feel like it's good to highlight stuff like this. You feel me? So yeah, you know, Pop by Cherry, that's her name. And she really caked up for this video, like really caked up.
And make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up so more people can find my content. Turn on your post notifications because I'm very sporadic with me
Nope,
thicker.
nope.
I'm gonna drop
Let's skip. We don't care about that.
my plans. I said, wow. My stuff, like literally, like the outfit. Y'all like my call me later. This is actually all from Shein.
Yeah, everybody be buying stuff from Shein. Cause it's cheap. That's why it's cheap, and you could get a lot of different outfits. And it's Shein is better quality than some of the stuff. You feel me? I think some people think Shein is better quality than Fashion Nova, etc., etc. But they all come from the same place, to be honest.
I was finna get them mugs off up in New York. Didn't get to do that, but still had a great time. Anyway, get done with my birthday trip, but rewind. So the day that I left to even celebrate my birthday in New York, I get a call. So I left on the 14th. Birthday was the 13th, left on the 14th. I get a call, a FaceTime from, my little old yeah, whatever, old fling.
Old fling, oh yeah, yeah. This is the problem with shit like this. You spinning the block is a bad idea. A lot of the times, almost most of the time, spinning the block is a terrible idea because there's a reason. You feel me? Y'all haven't been talking or y'all haven't gotten into anything serious. There's more than likely a reason for that. Because if y'all was really rocking with each other, y'all would have been probably in a relationship. You feel me? So the fact that that's your old yay and y'all in the past and y'all not together, you should probably view that as a red flag unless y'all had seriously talked about just being friends. You feel me? But let's get it. Flued out going wrong. You feel me? And getting flied out most of the time. I mean, it works for some people. You feel me? And in this case, I think it worked for her because I don't think she had to pay for nothing for real. But like, you feel me? Shit could go wrong. Like, shit could go left just like that.
Um, and he is a professional athlete. And honestly, I'm just gonna say he's in the NFL, he plays football. I'm only saying that because it's relevant to the
It's relevant because that's why you let him fly you out.
story. You'll see later why I said that because y'all know normally I wouldn't like give y'all those details, but it's relevant to the story. So just keep up with me. Remember that detail. So he FaceTimes me or whatever, right? He's like, and I told him, I was like, yeah, my birthday, da da da. And he was like, okay, so after you get done with your trip in New York, I'm gonna fly you to basically my city because he's injured this year, so he's not where he usually is. He's at home where he's from. Okay, so he was like, I'm gonna fly you out to basically like his hometown. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all. And mind you, this is not
Well,
just
that don't sound good. Injured. Yeah.
some
Let
like
me not say
this
nothing.
isn't somebody random. This is somebody I have been consistently like I said on TikTok, I've been consistently getting my rocks off with this man since 2021. Now, when I say
That's why she let him fly her out. That's probably where it went wrong because they don't. You feel me? The thing with this video is that she finally had like real conversation with him, which she probably never had in the past, and realized that they don't actually click mindset wise. But because in the past, what all they've been doing is fucking. She never got to that point. You feel me?
that though,
Why she wanted to get to it now when they could have just smashed, who knows? You feel me?
I want y'all to understand this is just been that. This has not been no like we have not been in a talking phase. We would go on dates every blue moon, but it was just like it wasn't it never gave like romantic like we're talking go on a date. It just gave
So basically, you just like basically a side piece, and you're comfortable saying that on camera. Like I understand women gotta get their, they gotta get their shit too, you feel me? But like basically he FaceTime you and was like, yeah, just pull up. I'm gonna fly you out to my city. And you know what type of timing he on. He just trying to smash you and then cut, you feel me? But like you allow it. You feel me? And cause you getting your rocks off, I guess, or whatever.
like, hey, let's go do this before we go do this. You know what I mean? Of course he understood that. I very much so understood that. So I never like tried to make it anything more than what it was. I always knew it is what it is and it's not what it's not. In
So he
between
said
we would
I'm a
not
side
talk. In
piece and that's
between
cool
the only time that we would talk is like literally like
to smash.
you sending me the black truck to come for me to come your way, or I'm basically calling you on some.
See, that's where this situation could go left. Because if that's the case, you should not be having like real conversation with this person or trying to catch feelings for real. You should just keep it strictly that. And so this went wrong because she tried to have a real conversation with him.
I'm like, all right, I'm outside and I'm trying to come get that. Because I will say, that thing be thangin', immaculate, literally huge. Um,
And that's why she gonna keep going back. You feel me? That's all it really is. Like if you do your job in the room, they'll always come back. And it don't even matter if you're a bad person for real. Even this person she's talking about, she probably still eventually gonna hash it out with him and go back to him. You feel me?
you're not gonna grab my bags. Like, I'm the guest here. Like, why are you not offering to get my bags?
Because you're a side piece. You're here to get smashed. He doesn't care about your bags or helping you out for real. He cares about smashing you and then dipping. That's
He gonna make a joke like awesome, like haha, like oh you should have got a chauffeur for that. I'm looking like the joke wasn't joking because I'm actually really blown that you just did that asshole shit. Like
because he's treating you like a hoe and you're allowing him to.
you really just blew me. But
And
at this point,
you still let him
I
smash.
was blown, but not blown enough not to still be on my mission to get Miss Thang some action. Okay, okay, I'm a.
And that's exactly what he knew. He was still gonna get it regardless. So he don't have to treat you no type of like a lady or nothing like that, because he knows you're already on go and you're here because you want to get smashed. So he doesn't have to treat you. He don't gotta treat you like nothing. He could treat you like shit, and you still gonna give him what he wants. So, like that's the sad thing about like seeing shit like this, cause like it's like the guy's still gonna get what he wants regardless. You feel me? And like you literally getting treated like shit, and you still going along with it.
My cat actually don't got no name. I gotta name her. And that's just real shit. I was on a mission to still get that thing, cause baby, I ain't met nobody else who that big, okay? So I was blown, but I was like, you know what? Things could be worse. I don't know if retrograde must have hurt me think.
She gonna keep going back.
Sometimes I'm just, for me to be as smart as I am, sometimes I'm a little slow. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she's slow, but it's given slow. You feel me? But I do like. I mean, she's intellectual in a way, but like in this situation, slow.
I can't call him Dub because I've had story times. I feel like I probably had two story times where I named a man Dub because these men do be some dubs. I'm gonna name him Dingy because it was just flips, land in traffic, frogger my way through the traffic, dodge everything, like open somebody's door as the car is moving, get them out, hop into their
She talking
less
about
than
some
an
nonsense.
amount. Am I not one of those people? I'm not booking it until the money touch my account. I'm not one of those, oh, you book it first. No, bitch. What Brianna say? Bitch better have my money. Run me the money now, because I ain't booking this mother until I get that. But he gonna send $10 less than what it was, and then make a joke and be like, um, oh, you gotta contribute too.
So like she wanted him to pay for the Airbnb. He flew her out. She basically wanted him to pay for everything. You feel me? What he did right here is he's seeing how far he can go. He's really like playing with her, like mentally and emotionally. Like he's seeing what he could get away with. That's really what all it is. Like he's playing with her and he wants to see, honestly, he wants to see if she has boundaries. He's seeing that she has no boundaries. That's 100% what it is. Like he low key wants to get her upset and he wants to see if she how much she could take. Yeah, I guess yeah. When I think about it, he just knows that she's not gonna leave. He knows that he could get away with it. You feel me? Like if he could get away with saving an extra $10. Like she said, he's an NFL player, although he's injured. You feel me? But he's really just seeing how much he could get away with. Like $10 is nothing, especially if you supposedly a NBA NFL player. Like I wouldn't make any film, but he's really just finessing. Like these niggas really be finesses, bro. Like anything that they can get away with, or if they could play with you, even if they got the bag, they still gonna do it, which is crazy to me. Like even a regular nigga like me, I wouldn't do some shit like that. You feel me? But maybe that's why I'm not an NFL player. Like these niggas really be shisty, like even with females that they deal with, and it's because yeah, you might be attractive or whatever, but he's probably smashing like 10 other chicks just like you who, you feel me? There's other chicks around who's above your pay grade, you feel me? And so like he expects you to put in work for him, you feel me? Like
Do you feel like you doing your big one by making me come up off a little $10? Like I'm not really understanding like what the point of doing that was. You know what I mean?
he's fucking with
So
you
he makes that joke again. All these unfunny ass blowing my vibes jokes.
because he's fucking with you. And he, you feel me? This is like mental like manipulation in a certain type of way because it causes like it fucks with your head, you feel me? Like emotional distress type situation, but it also like there's also like a type of trauma like that makes you, I don't know, cause you already there and you already want him. Yeah, he's just fucking with your head. That's really what it is.
But I'm looking like, no, I said the price was this. Like what are you getting out of trying that? Anyway, we get to the first B&B, y'all. You can't about that. So we walk in and we're on like the third floor of this Airbnb. The Airbnb was nice, don't get me wrong. But we get to the top and the top floor is there's a patio that like it goes out to a patio. Y'all, there's mad ladybugs getting in the patio. But before we even seen all ladybugs, I will say, I went to Pound Town a couple, y'all, as soon as we touched down in the Airbnb, put our stuff down. I probably went to Pound Town at least 3 times. I said,
She was she was trying to get fucked. She was trying to get fucked, and so she didn't care what he said. He could have slapped her, called her stupid. He could have probably did anything to her, honestly, and she would have still been there. She would have still been there. She already got flued out. Like honestly, like he would have had to like do something like extremely bad for her not to like leave, for her to leave. You feel me? Like he could have really done anything to her. And that's the scary part about like seeing shit like this, because you realize like there's certain niggas out there who like they could literally do anything to these females, and like they gonna stay. You feel me? Like yeah, he's not physically abusing her, but you can obviously see that like he doesn't like given the context of this video of what she said so far, it's given he really does not care about her for real. He just cares about smashing, and she says she cares, that's all she cares about. But she wouldn't be making this video if she wasn't hurt. You feel me? And I think it's clear to see that she probably, if he was open to it, she would want more. Like if he talked about a relationship, she would probably hop in a like this is the type of man that she actually wants. She said she never been with anyone as big as. If he wanted to be in a relationship with her, she would hop in a relationship with him. This is the type of man she actually wants. She just doesn't like how he moves, but he's moving like that because he doesn't give a fuck about her.
I needs to get obliterated,
Nor does he actually want her. He just wants to smash her.
back broke. I need to leave here decapitated. I need to walk out with a limp. I need to be icing my cat. I need to be like the Mr. Krabs meme. I need to be discombobulated, in shock, spiraling, just not knowing.
See, that's what they want. You do that, they always gonna come back, and it's like it's kind of sad to say, but like that's really what it is. You really just like that's really all it takes. Like there's nothing else. Like being romantic and dates and all of that stuff is nice, but if you can do it better than anyone else, or like you feel me, if you could really put it down in the bedroom, that'll keep someone for a very long time. Like that's really all it takes. Like eventually that can run out, like especially if you're not doing it as well. But like if you do it well every single time, that'll keep someone for mad long. Like it might not keep them forever, but it'll keep them for a long, long, long time. Especially if you're not doing it consistently, and like sometimes, and like given the context of this video, they on and off, you feel me? And if he does it right every time she sees him, or it's even better than the last time, she gonna keep coming back. You feel me? So
What is going on in the universe. Okay, at this point, my brain needs to explode with fireworks from the D, okay? So we get done doing our multiple rounds, and then upon getting done, I'm like, not only am I hearing movement, first off, I look up 3 hours.
So it was a shared space or something like that.
And it wasn't because we were waiting to be able to go into the B&B. Like he just kept, just finish one, roll another one.
He kept smoking. She got contact high. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna tell you what happened because I watched this part. He kept smoking. She got contact high. She can't function when she gets high. So that's because she don't smoke or whatever. And so she couldn't move for real. So they ended up staying there. It was a shared space. They heard people downstairs, whatever. They kept seeing ladybugs popping up all over the place. And they end up smashing again because she couldn't move or whatever nonsense.
Stuck in the seat, like people are tripping by saying that he spreads messages of. I haven't watched enough of his content to say.
And then she finds out that he listens to Andrew Tate. She thinks he's misogynistic. His view on people is they just need to work harder. That's why they're poor, which I mean it might apply to some people, but like that's not the majority, you feel me? So like her viewpoint is actually accurate in this scenario, but he's not gonna get it because he made it out, and he feels like with hard work and your mindset you can achieve anything. And yeah, that's nice motivational like type thinking, but it's not everyone's reality. Some people, yes, that's the case. Like if you worked harder and you changed your mindset, you could get so much further in life. But there's people who their situation is like that's not enough to get them out of where they're stuck. You feel me? Like just some good positive thinking and hard work is not getting them out. It might make their situation better, but like if you in shit and you just go up another level and you still in shit, you still in shit. You feel me? Like sometimes that's not enough to get you out of where you are. You're just gonna maybe be in a slightly better place, but feel me? Let's skip to 41 and then I end this video.
So he's in the living room watching stuff, laughing or whatever. Oh my gosh, let's all hold hands and run through the fields. I'm not saying that, but to actually genuinely lack kindness inside of you, to lack empathy inside of you, I cannot do. Hard line in the sand. No, cannot do it. So emotionally attached to this conversation that you're getting that upset, basically. So he feels like me crying is stupid. So I'm I'm not putting no razzle dazzle onto this. Like, this is literally how he thinks.
All
So
right,
I'm
let's put
crying.
it back because I'm trying to get you out to the part where she talks about how he thinks. You feel me? So y'all can see that.
And this be shit that just sounds so profound to somebody who is not actually intelligent. And that's
She's
okay.
just trying to call him stupid because she don't like him no
Hey,
more.
as long as you know how to navigate them and work with them, sometimes you're gonna have some lows. But to think that you will never have any
What is she?
else and now they're risking eviction. Sorry, my camera keeps overheating, you guys. Sony. So I'm telling him that that shouldn't put them in the hole because they had an emergency and their child got sick. You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be something that kills off their finances because they're making so little money that one thing just kills it like that because they don't have money to save. And of course he's like, oh well, they're just not being good with their money like that. Like, just and then I told him, I'm like, you sound like the insensitive politicians that cannot relate to the average, regular working class people.
Because he can't. Because he can't. You gotta understand, like, if he went to the NFL out of, you feel me, out of college, you feel me, or yeah, if he got drafted straight out of high school before even can you even do that anymore? Can you get drafted straight from high school? I don't know. I don't watch NFL, but you feel me? If he got drafted at a young age, that shit, and he's older now, that shit definitely warped his perspective on life. You feel me? He's not a regular person. You feel me? Of course, there's people in the NFL who probably don't think like him and are like regular, but you gotta understand these niggas are not. They're not gonna think like that. The what they go through or what they talk about on the field is all they do is motivational quotes. Think positive. Hard work pays off. You feel me? That was my motto when we played football, like on football team, Jamaica Bulldogs, and all they said was hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. You feel me? So it's like these niggas who in football, all they believe in is hard work and getting shit done. You feel me? So your empathy and your emotions is not getting through to him whatsoever at all. And he's gonna think you're wrong and stupid. And you're thinking the opposite about him. Y'all like literally polar opposites. And that's what people don't understand in these situations. Like there's some people out there who like you're not you're not compatible. Y'all life experiences are not compatible. The things y'all talk about is not gonna, you feel me? You're not gonna click on certain things. What these two people click on is smashing and having fun, probably. That's about it. So if it's not those two things and y'all try to talk about something intellectual, is y'all on two different sides of the spectrum. Is like a Republican and a Democrat. You feel me? So that's really what it is. But other than that, in this video, what I see is a lack of self-respect for oneself. Um, because you shouldn't allow someone to be treating you like that, no matter how. Because the reason she allows it is one, the sex, and two, because he's an NFL player. That's really all it is because he's an NFL player. Number one is probably because he's an NFL player. Because if this was a regular nigga, she would not. She would probably wouldn't even be talking to him or speaking to him. You feel me? She's speaking to him because she's an NFL player. She probably let him fly her out because he's an NFL player and because she had it before. You feel me? And it was good. Those are the three things. She doesn't know him, obviously, based on this video. She barely knows him, and that's a red flag in itself. I feel like even if your relationship with someone is just about smashing, like at least y'all gotta be at least friends or like how one another thinks. Like I feel like that makes it better. Even if like, because I feel like you could be friends with someone and still do the friends with benefit. Yeah, someone might catch feelings, but even in this situation, she's obviously catching feelings because if she didn't somewhat like this guy, she wouldn't be as upset. You feel me? But yeah, that's I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm talking too much, but like I feel like if you watch this video, you'll get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Like there's so much to say here, but like it's really all on the same thing. Is pretty girl gets flied out by athlete, gets smashed, finds out that he thinks completely differently from the way she does. That's all it is. And they don't relate. on, you know, in terms of empathy or emotional intelligence, blah blah blah. That's all it is. But you put yourself in this situation. You always got to remember, like, you put yourself in this situation. You put yourself around this person. Yeah, you got to take accountability for that. You got, and you can't change people. Like, unfortunately, as much as you might want to, or you want to try to, like, you feel me? Like, there's only so much you can say to a person until you realize, like, their thought process or what they're on. Like, he watch Andrew Tate, he's into that. He's into that. You're not gonna just say a couple words and change him. Not like that.